Hello, today hi, my name is Miguel, and today I'm gonna make for you Ackee and red heroin, 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 not dope, not dope. So I'm using today half dozen Ackee, one small tomato, one stack of scallion, and one springtime, half scotch bonnet pepper. Wait till that chop, they're gone up to the square. About a teaspoon of pimento berries, some garlic, about 4 garlic cloves, scotch bonnet pepper half. This is about quarter pound or several ounces red heroin, and it's me already. So I'm gonna put a teaspoon of dried basil and a teaspoon of dried parsley. This is optional, but I kind of recommend it for the fish because it enhances the flavor. No salt, not gonna add any salt because I have a feeling this is salt, so you can taste it. If it's salty, just add a little pinch. And that's quarter cut of sweet pepper. And it's what this is in white vinegar, so just a little, like a teaspoon of white vinegar, just to enhance the tang, to give it a tangy flavor. Just a little, just to give it that tangy flavor. It's optional. Alright, knowledge. Ackee now. On the tree, when it's like this, it's ready for harvesting. Meaning it's burst open by itself, and it releases a gas that can be harmful to humans if you if you force to open it yourself. So, having said, I'm gonna show you what is a non. This is a ackee that is not safe to eat. So you people that don't know about, don't ever force open this to take the fruit out. So this is a no. Big X. And for you people native to this, who, where it's grown, uh, no, in Jamaica we practice. The other day I wanted to buy some, and the lady have them in bag, and I was like, no. So it's best if you buy it like this. That way you know it is safe. You can easily do this and release it yourself. I don't know if Ackee poisoning people in Jamaica is a problem, because when people go to the hospital, we don't know the statistics of what happened in the country, but we don't know if it being a problem here. People here know how to safely use this fruit. But on some weird occasion, if somebody that don't know, like a child, might go under the tree, like a story a young miss told me once. So, from the same channel. Alright. So, to prepare this, just remove the head. Use your finger and remove the mess, if there's any, and just cut that off. And just cut that off. Just do like that. So when you just remember everything. No, I can't say that. I can't say what I was about to say, but you can guess yourself. Every time I see this, it reminds me of something. What do you think? You're so fat. So Jamaicans are, we like to make joke. dirty clean jokes. Alright, I'm gonna just do that and then come back. Alright, last one now. Notice lately, man, a lot of trucks, big trucks, been passing here throughout the entire day, every day lately. So I'm wondering if that's gonna start be a routine. Because if so be it, this front place, the front pace that I live on, not gonna be so fun again. The trucks are annoying. I mean, we live here on the front, and it's not really. It doesn't really bother you with cars and trucks occasionally, but trucks every 2 minutes. All right, so let's see if we can get the seasoning part out of the way quickly. Cut that off. That's not good. Like this. Garlics. Let's cut off any sore. Scallion. Not much left, but this is the flavor. A lot of flavors in this too as well. Scallion. Scallion gives most meal a very unique flavor, as well as sweet pepper. Surprisingly, sweet pepper too adds a unique flavor to meals. It's expensive now, man. It's the summertime right now and it's dry, so this piece of yam, I paid 300 Jamaican dollars for this, just this. But for some reason I just felt for yam. I just wanted yam today, man. Just yam. So I'm just gonna eat that piece. It's a big piece. It can be dinner. I have a few bananas I'm gonna cook. Alright. So you get all your seasoning aside. That's too much. Not that much. The sweet pepper now. I'm not gonna use all of this. I'm just gonna use a quarter piece for flavoring. Can't use all of it, you know. Use all of it. Make it flavor it up nice. It's gonna flavor it up really nice. It's your time. So I'm gonna put this aside. Alright, now to prep this, alright, just remove the head. bring this out and clean it out. Just kind of scrape it till you remove all the black. Till you remove all the black. Gently though, because it's still soft, so you gotta do it gently. Just get between it. You see, with cooking heroin, the cleaner you cook it, the cleaner you prepare it, the better eat you'll get. Okay, heroin can be a nice thing, but if it's not cooked properly, it won't eat as good. So you gotta make sure you get out all of the little stuff that would make you, like the belly, and stuff that will make you feel bad when you eat it. So you gotta take time and scrape it out. Alright, having said that, take off the fin and just make a slice right here, like that. And then get beneath the skin, like that. Just use the knife and just kind of hold the flesh down. So that's what you want to do. So when you want to get off. Just take some time and peel it off. You know, when I eat sliced fish, like when I cook it with the skin, but when I eat it, I only eat the meat. Sliced fish. I can't, some of the skins, when I eat them, let me feel upset. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and deal with this. Alright, I remove the top bone, the backbone. I could just remove that, just that bone alone. Let's get under the skin. Very time consuming to prepare it, but you know something, this meal is an affordable meal. It's an affordable meal for most. So some people buy it still and take the time and prepare it. It's probably the only thing they can afford. Like this, 2 pieces of this cost me less than $100, probably $80 something. So clean it all out so till you only see flesh. So you want to get it clean like this and leave the bone. I'm going to boil it. put a pot for stewing and add some water. It don't have to be boiling water just because I was using this for something. And once it comes to a boil, or you can put it in same time, but add the fish. Should I rinse this off? And it's okay. Just cover it slightly and put the stove's gauge on medium low, like 6. Normally I don't rinse ackee, but this one I bought it on the street side, so a lot of cars were driving up and so forth, so just add a little water. And a drip white vinegar and just wash it. Just rinse it very so gently and then just remove the water. This is my yam pot, so just to save on gas I'm going to add a ackee to the yam pot and let it boil. And you're saying why I don't add it to this, but the reason why I don't add it to this because I don't want the ackee to get the color to get dark. So I recommend boil it separate. In the days people used to put, like if they're cooking like this, they put it in a bag, put the ackee in a bag and then put the bag in the cooked food, but I don't too believe in that because the plastic not healthy. Just to show you something. You notice how this is white. By the time this is finished cooked, it's gonna look yellow. It's gonna look yellow. This is the red herring after 6 minutes. Just gonna test it. See, it can be a hard, tough. It can be a tough fish. So you gotta boil it for a little while. Because if you don't cook it properly, it's gonna be tough and chewy. Toughish and chewy. Let's take a look on something. You gotta test the ackee because some of these ackee, they cook quick and some take time. You can taste it too. Boy, them ackee taste like come from Portland. Right. These are ready. Alright, these took 15 minutes. You see it? The yellow. My banana, I'm just gonna put it ackee now. This also, some people eat this as an ackee dinner side salad. It's like a dinner side salad. You just put it on the side of your dinner and eat it with any meal. Alright. After 25 minutes, you can turn the stove off for this. Just allow it to cool. We're going to debone. Now we're going to debone. You just take these off. Take this, the middle bone. Take the middle bone out with all as much as small piece you can get with it. Or the backbone. And just patiently now, just take these little. Although these bones are safe to eat, they usually just take them out. Because they just take it out best possible. Just use your finger and just remove them. Salamana Gonde. Ooh, remember that. That's what they use make it. I remember I just love the smell of it. I was a child and it was like too peppery for me, but I always love the smell. And the taste. Alright, so once you debone it, that's what you should get. Some clean little pieces. And this is just one fish that weighed about 3 or 4 ounces. I love the smell of ackee too. Ackee tree is like a wild tree in Jamaica. Most houses are yards that are homes that have yards. Even if it's a small yard, you always see a small little, you always see a ackee tree in it. But for something that is so popular, it's still costly because it tends to be seasonal. But to me, it's not seasonal. It depends. Like where I live now, ackee just harvest about a month ago, so it's not gonna harvest again for another 3-4 months. While somewhere else in Jamaica, it's ready. And then a certain time of the year now, it's enough everywhere. Like summertime. Alright, put to heat a pot for frying. A stew pot for frying. And put the stove gauge on 6, medium high. Just if the pot is wet, just allow it to dry. After a minute, add oil. Coconut oil preferably. About less than quarter cup. Alright. This is some used oil that I have. Add oil. Add the garlic. Just allow it to saute for about a minute. Put a little water aside, like less than quarter cup. And then this, the heroin, red heroin, just dice it to chunks. This big of a chunk. You don't want it too fine. Something you gotta be careful with the garlic because it will splash up, it will burst upon you. Alright, after a minute, add the onions. Cayenne. Pepper costs you, man. You turn the stove down on 4. Once it's sauteed, just slow down and smash the garlic. Be careful too because it will splash on you. You see, some people like the onions cooked like me, sauteed, and some people like it raw. If you're a raw type, you can always don't cook it as much as me. Tomato. I'm skeptical to use tomato at times when I cook ackee, but you can use a small one. Turn the stove gauge on low. Optional herbs just to give it some garnish, or you can use black pepper, either. Some people would finish here, so but I'm just gonna I I turn the stove's gauge down on low, which is like low on the stove, and just let it simmer for a little while, for like less than a minute. You can even turn it off now. Oh, the vinegar, just a little touch. Just the pepper vinegar. After a minute, just turn it off. Just turn it off and let the steam finish cooking. You don't want it overcooked, so you want it. You don't want to stir it up too much because you don't break up the ackee before you serve it. So that's it. So just to recap, we prep the food, cut it up, dice and slice and everything, and clean the ackee, boil the ackee and the red heroin for 20 minutes in separate waters, and then we now make the stew. Cook this up in less than 3 minutes. The aroma inside this place right now is awesome. It smells really nice. Remove the thyme stick because it tends to splash all over the place. Garlic I didn't smash. Voila. Ackee and red herring with callaloo, green banana, and yellow yam. Boy, if there was an old time Jamaican, I don't know the scientific name for this, but I don't know, yellow yam, white yam, chocho or whatever they want to call them, I don't know. Ackee and red heroin. Heroin. just taste this thing here. I'm gonna say I didn't add any salt to this one, but I'll tell you if you need to add any. Ackee tastes fresh though. I wouldn't use any. Red herring can have a salty flavor to it. So that's it. See you. So for those of you who always wonder how Jamaicans, so like I said now, hardy. This is the reason. This is how we eat in Jamaica, man. So we are strong people. This is nice food. With me not adding any salt to this, kind of give it a really clean taste. But it would be safe for those of you who like salt. You can just put a little sprinkle on this part. But I'm enjoying this. And the yam. Yam worth the money. It's a yam potato stuffed tubal or whatever the name is. I'm not so sure right now. Those stuffs are good for your joints. Yam, sweet potato, Irish potato, stuff like that. Y'all international people not eating these stuff, and y'all, to me, y'all eating too much ready-made stuff. Ready-made stuff is not that good. Notice how clean it is. You gotta spend time and prepare the red herring. Very, very important. If we didn't, it wouldn't taste as nice. Alright, see ya. And if you had some avocado, it would be nice with this too. And roast breadfruit would be nice with this too.